Hi, I'm Kelly Ashley from twinflameawakening.com, and I'm an intuitive energy healer and coach to help you in your twin flame journey, no matter what stage of the journey you're at. Maybe you haven't met your twin yet, maybe you've met but you're not yet in union, or maybe you're in union but you're not yet harmonising. Don't worry, we've got you covered. We will help you through every single phase and challenge of that journey, and we've got everything right here that you need to know, starting with this video today. So we're going to talk about 2 steps, our special 2-step system that you can use to speed up your twin flame union. But before we get into that, we need to cover the basics. What is a twin flame? Now, people quite often use the terms of twin flame and soulmate really interchangeably, but they are not the same. Okay, they're quite different in relationships and what their purpose actually is. Now, a soulmate is like a perfect match. They are someone who you align with, you have rapport with, you have warmth with. You just click when you meet and it's instant, and you share a lot of values and beliefs. There's a lot of things that you both enjoy together. So that is a soulmate. A twin flame is quite a different thing. A twin flame is the other half of your soul. And the key difference in a twin flame relationship is that it's actually all about healing, which means purging. And then, of course, really aligning with your twin flame. It's about merging once more. It's all about transformation so that you can get to union. So it is quite different in that it can be quite challenging, and you really need some guidance on how to move through that. Don't worry, we've got you covered with all of that here. And we're going to talk about how to speed that up. So there are things that you can do to speed it up, but I do have a small disclaimer, and that's to let you know that I'm going to be sharing the steps and how you can speed this up, and I'm sharing the steps that I used in my twin flame journey to union and the things that worked, and of course I'm using the things that have worked with my clients. But as with everything else, timing is key, divine timing is key, and the timing of each journey for every twin flame couple is a little bit different, because you need to remember that the soul has no concept of time. It's like, time? What's that? We just move through our stuff when we're there. So everything's a little bit different, but you can do things to speed it up, absolutely. So let's get right into it. Now, step number 1, you must follow this step. If you do not follow this very important step, there's no point in doing step 2. Okay, it's a 2-step system. Step 1 is identify your blocks, not your twins' blocks, your blocks. You need to focus on yourself for now. So you need to find what your blocks are, and I've got a little tip for you. It'll be really easy to find what those blocks are, because the twin flame journey naturally triggers all of your stuff, all of it. It brings up all your emotional issues, it brings up childhood pains, it brings up past life issues, genetic issues. It's going to bring everything to the surface to be released and healed. That's what it's supposed to do. Now, that can be quite a difficult process, but it's ultimately a really good thing, because it is in all these blocks in the form of childhood pains, past life pains, all these different wounds, current life issues. It's all that stuff that is becoming the blocks between you and your twin. It's that stuff that stops you from reaching union. So it's those things that are causing disharmony. So you want to get those identified as soon as you possibly can. And the way to do that is to pay close attention to yourself every single day. Now, even when it seems unrelated, it's your soul telling you, highlighting to you exactly what's going on. It's showing you exactly what the blocks are to your twin flame union. So pay attention to things like, what emotions are you feeling? What has triggered you today? What dysfunctional dynamics are going on in your relationships? What themes keep showing up? What patterns keep showing up in your life? And how are the interactions with your twin affecting your energy? How are they making you feel? And I mean interactions by whatever state you're at in your twin flame journey. It might be through face-to-face, it might be that you sense them in a meditation, maybe that you sense them in a dream. Whatever it is, it actually makes no difference. It's all about how do you feel as a result of that. Now, the interesting thing is, you would think that you would feel really comforted, that you would feel really connected to your twin flame, but quite often, because of that purging process and that transformational process, you come away feeling sad or fearful or anxious or depressed, and you don't know why. You know, it could be any sort of emotion, but it gets you all jumbled up emotionally. Look at what's going on, because that is your soul literally saying, the block is sadness, the block is anxiety, there's fear here. look at what it is, because it's telling you everything that you need to know. And I've got an extra twin flame tip. Some of these blocks will also show up as limiting twin flame beliefs, so negative beliefs and ideas about the twin flame concept and relationship. So I'm going to give you a few examples just so that you can let them bubble up to the surface for yourself and you can start to discover what they are, because they are blocking your union. So things like, I can only be complete if I'm with my twin flame. My twin flame is a runner. We need to save each other. That's one that comes up all the time because we've had lots of challenging lifetimes before. I can only complete my soul mission if I'm with my twin flame, and I'm afraid we'll lose each other again. These are all negative beliefs. They're not necessarily true, but they're things that we hold on to, and they're held by the soul, and they keep us apart from our twin. They put stuff in the way. So we want to get that sorted. So you need to work on any of the beliefs that are blocking you. They're taking you away from your reunion, and those fear-based beliefs are really going to hold you back from connecting as soon as you possibly can, because it's holding on to pain and suffering in the relationship, which is a low, dense vibration. Now, the easiest way to remove these blocks is to leap forward onto the next step, which we're about to cover, which is step 2. So you'll see why this is so important. Step 1. Step 2. Heal your soul with energy healing. Now, once the pain, the emotional issue, the block, when it's at the surface, while it's difficult, might be painful, you might be really emotional, half of the work is actually done. Okay, so take a deep breath. I know it's not easy, but half of the work's already done. So now it becomes your job to seek healing for what it is that your soul has actually highlighted to you, what it's actually already shown you. So not only that, but you need to clear the past between you and your twin, especially past life trauma where you were separated by tragedy. This is vital, absolutely vital, and it shows up all the time because these themes create cracks in the relationship. They create the blocks and the repetitive patterns that keep you apart lifetime after lifetime. So you want to get rid of those and really get that healed. For an example, a lifetime where you were with your twin flame and they died. Despite you feeling that you are totally open and you're willing and you're ready for this twin flame relationship, a part of your energy holds back because you're holding back from fully committing because there's a fear and there's a belief in there that says they'll leave me again if we're together. I'll be abandoned, I'll be left alone. And, it's all these ideas of separation. That stuff sticks in the soul and it creates patterns that hold you apart from your twin. So can you see how those unconscious beliefs hold you apart? I'm really interested to know if any have bubbled into your consciousness. Please do let us know below. I'm really interested to know what comes up for you and what you resonate with. You might resonate with what we talked about, but there might be something different there. Now, if you're finding it difficult, please don't worry. We have a free 5-day twin flame course to help, and I'll talk more about that just at the end so that you've got an idea of what that is. But now comes the question, well, we know what to do, we know the 2 steps, but how do we do it? So we need something that can do 2 key things when we're working with twin flame energy. It needs to dissolve the energy blocks and release the trapped emotion to make real changes on the soul level. It must do that because the twin flame connection exists on the soul level. You've got to address it where it resides, okay? And the second thing is that we actually need to calm the stress response for this lifetime, this current present moment and this current version of you, because we get a lot of trauma leaving the system through the physical body when we connect with our twin flame and start that journey. So we really need a way to manage our emotions because your emotions start going all over the place, and we need to kind of be able to clear that trauma from our system because anxiety and fear and things like that are really common. Almost every twin flame I work with goes through anxiety and fear. So you really want to be addressing that with energy healing, and it has to cover those 2 aspects. Now, if you want to go it alone, you can use some form of energy psychology. That would be my guidance to you. That means that it has to address not only the energy blocks, but also any negative or limiting beliefs that you're carrying too. So that's where the psychological aspect comes in, energy psychology. So the best recommendation I could give you would be something like EFT tapping. You've probably seen it on videos. Tapping on acupressure points breaks up the blocks, clears the energy and helps you release all the emotion. Or something like theta healing, you can look into that too, clearing a lot of negative beliefs from the system and from the soul. If you want help with that, I'm also available for one-to-one energy healing sessions where I will tune into your system, I will scan your energy, and I will look at the blocks between you and your twin flame so that we can really get them cleared. And of course, they could be all manner of things. It could be childhood stuff, it could be past life tragedy. There's always one with twin flames. There's always one that broke us apart, that was really difficult, that needs to be healed. There could be a lot of different things coming up, and I can help you with that. Now, alternatively, we also have a twin flame awakening meditation. It's our signature energy healing meditation, and it will help clear the blocks between you and your twin flame. All you have to do is relax and listen and let it do the work for you. You can take a look below and see if it resonates with you, but I'll give you just the key points that it's going to cover. So the meditation will upgrade your energy system so that you can manage the twin flame high vibrational energy much more easily, because what actually happens is that we struggle to align with that energy. It's too much for our system, it's too high vibrational. That's where we get the problem. So we're going to just really upgrade your energy system so that it flows more naturally with that. We're going to clear any congested energy that is blocking your union. So any of the kind of energetic debris that exists between you from this lifetime and past lifetimes too. We're going to reactivate or strengthen the connection between you and your twin. Sometimes it just, past life trauma really gets in the way, and sometimes we need to just kind of strengthen that connection and reactivate the awareness of souls. And we also need to ground your energy to release any confusion and help you see the way forward with ease, because there is a way forward for you and your twin, absolutely. Take a look and see if it resonates with your soul, and I thank you so much for watching. Thank you.